My name is Chinedu C.V.Akuta. I've never seen what I saw today, Wednesday, the 12th of March, 2025, where a sitting governor, River State Governor C.V. Fubara, was prevented from going in to see the speaker. So I'm going to talk about that on this episode. Now, there are videos everywhere all over the internet where the governor of River State, the sitting governor of River State, His Excellency Sim Fubara, went to the River State House of Assembly complex in compliance with the Supreme Court decision judgment to go and represent the 2025 budget, but only for him to be, the gate was shut against him and he couldn't enter. A governor of a state, this is the height of humiliation and the height of embarrassment to an incumbent governor. Even if there is a breakdown, which again we all know there's a breakdown in communication between the two factions, the two warring factions, between the Wike, the ex-former governor of River State, led speaker, because Wike, the speaker and his team cohorts are under Wike's command and control. It's more like the voice of Jacob and the hands of Esau. Whereas Sim on his own is with his own team. So two things were obvious today. The first was that the governor gave a kind of let's say spoke to the media and said he had tried several attempts to get in touch with the speaker, but he was unable to get to the speaker. That shows there is a total breakdown in communication. Ideally, the governor or the executive and legislature should have a good rapport, all in the interest of River State people. But the fact that the governor, chief executive officer, His Excellency, was unable to get in touch with the speaker, speaks volume. And secondly, for the governor with his entourage getting to the House of Assembly complex to find the gate shut was also another message sent to Sim that they are not joking. As a matter of fact, this is also, what happened was also another salvo fired against Sim Fubara. I think Sim should better wake up. Sim Fubara should now, should smell the coffee by now that, it's not, no joking, that this guy is Wike's team, or Wike's team speaker, Martin Amawule, and his colleagues are not messing about, are not joking. So Sim Fubara better wake up and maybe get up on his feet and know what to do. I made a video, I think about last week, where I said Sim had accepted defeat. And I made that video based on the comment Sim made in one of the occasions he went. And then let me just highlight one of the comments. He said they will bounce back. Amongst other things he said on, please I can share the episode if you are interested. I concluded, based on the last episode I did, based on what the governor said, that he had accepted defeat, based on what he said. Again today, pardon me if I'm wrong. I'm just human. I'm just a human being like any other person. I can't be wrong. But again today, looking at his body language, he's quiet, he's gentle, he's humane, he's on the soft side, he's soft-spoken. Again, seeing him today, the way he was just taking it easy, something in me keeps disturbing me that it appears that Governor of Rivers State, C.V. Fubara, might be underrating Martin Amaule with his colleagues or with his cohorts. I might be wrong, but I pray to be wrong. But from what I'm seeing, although I'm not part of the dramatics personnel, so more like I'm a spectator. So what I'm seeing might not be what, let's say, in a football match, what the players are seeing and what the spectators are seeing are not the same. So I want to believe what I'm seeing and what he's seeing are not the same. But I see seriousness on the part of Wike team. They are not joking. They are going for the jugular. They have made their plans and nothing seems to be, they are bent on carrying out their plan, which might be the impeachment of the governor. But again, I pray to be wrong. I want to draw a contrast and then make a prediction on what will likely happen. And my contrast will be C.V. Fubara can be likened to Goodluck Jonathan. Both men are quiet, soft-spoken, they're on the gentle side, gentlemen. You could see the two have things in common. Quiet, gentle, taking things easy, what will be, will be. If you recall, Jonathan, when he was the vice president of Nigeria under Yar'Adua, when Yar'Adua was sick, Yar'Adua died, then the cabal at Aso Rock didn't want to relinquish power to Goodluck Jonathan until Nigerians started shouting and shouting. The sympathy then was on the side of Goodluck Jonathan. And finally, power was handed over to him, which was in line with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But then the cabal wanted to also play games at Aso Rock. Then, if you recall, former President Jonathan and Buhari, during the election, before the election, Buhari was just making careless statements, calling, threatening hell and brimstone. You know what I mean? More like Goodluck Jonathan was bullied out of office. And he could recall that Jonathan didn't put up a strong fight. If you can recall, those of you that witnessed what happened. So I want to use these two scenarios to compare with C.V. Fubara. And one or two things will happen based on this scenario I will paint here. Sim is quiet and gentle. Sim will either get a sympathy of Rivers State people to save him from the speaker's onslaught, from the camp of Wike, to save him from the barrage of missiles they will fire at him. It's either he gets a sympathy of Rivers State people and non-Rivers State people that will make him to withstand and survive the onslaught of barrages of missiles Wike camp will be throwing at him. Or he will be swept out of office or will be bullied out of office by the same Wike camp. So these two scenarios will happen. One will happen. So I've likened him to Jonathan. Jonathan got the sympathy of Nigerians. Power was transferred to him. It's either Sim gets the sympathy of Rivers State people and Nigerians. With that sympathy, he will now withstand Wike, whatever Wike will do at him. Plus also, his own, I mean, if he's able to put up a fight as a governor, but more especially if he gets the sympathy of Nigerians and Rivers State people. Or on the other side, Wike bullies him out of office through the instrumentality of impeachment by the speaker. One or two will happen. So in the case of Jonathan, I've just given you two scenarios. The same thing will happen to Wike, and the two men have things in common. They are gentle, humane, soft-spoken. So history might repeat itself here. One or two things will happen to C.V. Fubara, and exactly what happened to Goodluck Jonathan will happen to Sim. If you have any comments concerning this episode or concerning my analysis of what happened or what will happen in Rivers State, please drop your comments at the comment section and then I will respond to you. Thank you. Bye. C.V.Akuta.